Hello and welcome everyone to part 23 of the Dwarves of Erebor Let's Play. We continue where we left it off, and we're going through an intern phase. We're getting ready to see if we can take out what is left of Angmar. If not, if the Dunedain, the Northern Dunedain, take it before we can really push off and get there, then we'll go for Goblin Town and start eradicating the Orcs of the Misty Mountains. Meanwhile, we're having to kind of pull back and hold at Thorin's Rest, because Rune are proving very powerful. Now, last part, I made a massive lion fail. Some of you thought that I'd boosted the stats of the Iron Guard too much, because they seem to be doing a pretty good job against Rune at one point in the battle that we had down here. Now, I also lost a lot of them in that battle because I accidentally selected all my units, or all my guardsmen, and told them to, well, I thought was I was giving a couple of them an attack order, but actually gave them a move order, so they started pulling through. If I'd given them an attack order quickly enough afterwards, it would have done a stupid amount of damage, which in some cases they did, and that's why I got so many kills with them, which made some of you think they were OP, but as I've always said, if you pull your units through a little bit in 3rd Age, in Medieval 2, you do more damage with them. It's just how the kind of unit collision works. However, in this case, I didn't attack quickly enough, and then a lot of them got slaughtered, which you guys all picked up in the comments, but I just wanted to say that for anyone that perhaps didn't read all the comments and didn't see all that, so that clears that up. But anyway, our sort of campaign south was stopped very quickly, and we've now had to hold back up here, while again we kind of look to rebuild our economy and rebuild our units. So we're looking at which units do we actually have that are weakened down here. Not many of them. I think we managed to merge together those that were weaker. It's only these crossbowmen. We've got some more Iron Guard up there, which we could send down in a few turns. I'm just having a look at my economy. Right, so the Dunedain still going after these guys. They're spamming out a load of rams. I am not wanting to get too close, because I might well need to take it myself. So I'm going to move kind of around and bring our armies down here. Because if so, we're going to go for, there should be a Goblin Town over here, actually, I'd have thought. A Goblin Settlement. This is a Goblin Town over here. So we'll go take that out instead. If not, we may go and see if we can help out Imladris, but they seem to be pushing back all the enemy forces that come their way. We can't build anything anywhere. We need to save up our money and go for lots of other things. And again, still keep your names coming in the comments. I'm going to be doing a big renaming session in the next couple of parts. So for settlements, if you want them renamed. A couple of extra ones that I've obviously captured into dwarven names and things like that. Erebor, let's have a quick look at you. We could go for the fairground. Increasing tradable goods. So let's do that. Oh, look at all the units building up. Right, anyway, end the turn. End the turn, end the turn, end the turn, end the turn, end the turn. And I want to ask in this part, because I like asking questions. I hope you guys are like commenting. I'd like to see more people comment, which is why I'm asking a few more questions. I hope it gets people engaged and interested. But have any of you seen Guardians of the Galaxy? I can't remember if I've already asked this or not, but I went and watched it the other day. It wasn't a film that I was expecting to really get stuck into. I wasn't even particularly excited for it. I went because one of my friends wanted to go see it, and I had the morning off, so I was like, yeah, sure, okay, why not? Went and saw it, and I absolutely loved it, which is strange, because watching all the stuff, even the trailers beforehand, didn't really get me that pumped for it, didn't get me that excited, but I absolutely loved it. In particular, I love Groot. Anyone that's watched it will know who the Groot character is, and I'm pretty sure you'll probably agree with me. Star of the show. That face when he turns around after smashing several enemies into the wall is just priceless. And plus, dancing baby Groot at the end is even more awesome. So, yeah. Damn it, they've taken it. So that means I get to move on to Goblin Town. With my 2 full stacks. Gain and Dane. And the reason why I'm keeping this is I want to get this guy up. Increased level. Obviously, I could send Gimli, but he's holding down this settlement right now. Gain and Dane. We're going to send my spy over here to have a look. Goblin Town. Oh, Goblin Town. I don't even know if there is a settlement up here. I don't think there is. No, because you can't get through the mountains that way. So there's nothing up here. So I assume maybe the goblins have some settlements over here. Unless it's just the Valesmen, in which case the goblins are going to die when I take that. The goblins are orcs of the Misty Mountains that are in Goblin Town. Remnants of Angmar, they should be dead soon. Must have a settlement somewhere. And someone has told me that there is a settlement up here somewhere, which I cannot find for the life of me, and I don't think I've done a Toggle Fog of War for a while, so we're going to do a Toggle Fog of War. If I can hit the right key. Because, one, I wanted to check this region exists or not, because I remember it being here in Third Age. It exists around about here, but it's been moved. Apparently, it may not even exist anymore in this map. No, it's not. It's all part of one of this big province here, but somebody did keep telling me to go get that province. The only province they put up here is this one, which is basically to act for all the random missions and events, and for Sauron. Who's up there, because it acts as like a college of cardinals. So, there is no other settlement up here. You, my friend, are thinking of Moz that has the settlement here, but in Divide and Conquer, it is no longer there. They've got rid of it. This is all the region of Erebor. Let's have a look. Is there any more Angmar left? It doesn't look like it. It looks like Angmar is gone. But my map doesn't work, so Angmar's gone. You've got the Eastlings of Run, and we've got Orcs of the Misty Mountains, which are actually... Are they besieging it? Yes, they are. They're actually trying to take this from the Valesmen, so I'll be able to take that back pretty quickly. There's the Dol Guldur army there, and that all the settlements the Orcs of the Misty Mountains have. It is indeed. Oh no, they've got these guys. They've got this one here. I knew there was one further south, so they've got that as well. Valesmen have all the rest of it. And Khazad-dûm hold there. Oh, they've got over here as well. Austin Edhill, so I get to push down a reasonable way down there, which is cool. But as far as I can see, there are no more remnants of Angmar. Angmar is gone. Angmar is dead. And they lasted long, so they're gone. Fair play to the Dunedain that have carved out a path, it would seem. Well done. Breland and the Shire also doing very well pushing down south. Let's have a look at Gondor, how they're coping. Not very well. They managed to bring up an army here, and they still got this one at Henneth Annan, and they could pull back to Caer Andros as well, but Mordor's unrelenting attacks there are really going to push them pretty darn hard. They're obviously trying to bring up more forces here, but they've got... Oh, wow, they've got Haradrim stacks pouring on through. Run, on the other hand, has plenty of fortresses still and castles, and they're pushing up against the Dorwinion, or Dorwinion rather. There's not much they can do, or they're not being that aggressive, to be honest. Dol Guldur, oh wow, they pushed all the way up to here, all the way up to Dale. See Dale rallying its banners there. They'll need to push back soon. So I'm holding at Thorin's Rest. The Dorwinion hold here still. I'd like to take Coruscant or some of these settlements here, and that is my plan, but I need to finish off what I'm doing over in the west, really. So, I'll deal with the goblins here, keep on moving down through the mountains, and then to Austin Edhill, if it doesn't already get claimed by somebody else. And then from there, we'll turn east. We need, as I said, to hold 40 regions. We currently hold 12, so we've got 28 to go. We hold Erebor, we hold Daneshalls, we hold Gundabad, we hold Cirith Ungol, and we just need to take Goblin Town. And then obviously we've got to annihilate Orcs of the Misty Mountains, Remnants of Angmar, which as I said are gone. So Orcs of the Misty Mountains should go pretty easily. Then it will just be on to Run. So it shouldn't be actually... I don't think this is going to be necessarily the most difficult campaign I've played. It's just going to take a while because you have to keep on moving. So we're going to turn the Fog of War off. And we'll see how this goes. Right, I'm going to end the turn again. I've had a couple of people commenting on my video saying they're having trouble when they install Third Age and Divide and Conquer. Their whole map is revealed as it was just then. They've tried the Toggle Fog of War in the console command, which is accessed by pressing the... I can't remember the word for it. It's the same button that you have your @ symbol for emails. It's that that button, but you don't need to hold down Shift. And then you type in toggle_FOW. If that doesn't work to resolve it, I honestly don't know what the issue is, but I would highly recommend you post on the Total War Center forums in the either Third Age section or Divide and Conquer thread, and somebody should be along to help you guys out. Easterlings of Ruin are treating with me at Erebor. Perhaps they want a peace. I'm not sure. We'll soon find out. We'll see how we do. Become a vassal. Hell no.
Speak with you this day. Oh well.
Oh well.
We shall find something. Very well.
I shall. No, thank you. And I should say, anyone that came along to the Total War live stream on the official Total War channel today, absolutely fantastic. What a smashing stream. I'm going to be uploading all the battles from the replays over the next, next week they'll be out. So Goblin Town are here, and we're going to pull King Dane and gain to its walls. Mighty King Dane. We're actually going to attack with Gain, though, because he's got stronger forces. Oh, what? Get Eldar Volunteers. Look at you, beauties. Yes. Mighty, mighty elves. I'm going to see if my spy can get in. He has got in. Huzzah. Heavy goblin archers. Goblin halberd. Goblin infantry. Then none of them stand up to my dwarves. Oh, the rudier swordsmen. Yeah. Savages, not so much. So we should be able to take them.
Greetings, most noble.
Please send an emissary to open negotiations.
Please send an emissary. So we're going to send these guys down here. And again, I'm not really doing too much economy-wise at the moment. I'm just saving up. So I'm just lots of quick end turns to get us to Goblin Town. Gonna be a party at the Goblin Town. We're going to besiege them into oblivion. Wreck them all. Destroy their walls, their castles, their keeps. Raise them all. Oh, Orcs of Misty Mountains attacking me at Gundabad. Fair enough.
The enemy besieges us. We should give them hell.
We will give them hell. Very good indeed. Anorian under attack. Yes, Gondor, we know you're screwed. Galadrim's Realm and Shadow of Mirkwood, that makes sense. Gain, you'll have to attack next turn because you move so slowly, dwarves.
We march to go. Something to investigate.
Oh no, he got killed. No, no. Balin has fallen. No. And what are we being attacked with here? Very weak in forces. Do I assume they're the ones that attacked me last time? I'm going to try and recruit some units just in case I can actually get around to recruiting them before the enemy attacks me. And I'm going to go for... I can only get one unit, can I? Only one recruitment slot. We'll get one of these. Well, I can get a spy from here, so I need to hold on to this region if possible. And that's all I want to do for now. Thorin's Rest, we're holding on out. Oh, they've gone over here.
I will not waste words on you.
I'd like to think we could sally on out and help our friends. So we're gonna start recruiting some units to leave behind. I'm going to build some axe throwers here, not to really use them, but just as garrison troops, and also because they're actually not too bad in melee. I'm going to end the turn again. We can attack Goblin Town with Gain's army. Mighty, mighty Gain. And Dane. Like the very imaginative naming of dwarves. Good strong names. Dane and Gain. It'd be quite weird to suddenly find a dwarf called Trevor. Or I don't know. Nathaniel. Nathaniel the dwarf. Peter the dwarf? No. Edward the dwarf? No. The One Ring has been located at Mistrand. Within striking distance.
Who needs a second?
But I cannot kill that dude.
Is it a person or a place then, sire?
But it is here. That is the weirdest accent ever. Is it a person or a place, sire? Dun, dun, dun. And so we'll leave these guys behind and we'll try and just sally out and hit these guys, or at least relieve the siege if possible, or mop up anyone that gets killed. Attack. And we're going to go for... The thing is, we're not going to need this because it's going to be a special fortified map, isn't it? Well, it can't hurt to have a couple of siege towers.
Aye, sire. An honour, my lord. Aye, my king.
Oh no. Idiot, Lionheart. Yeah, of course, I'll recruit some units for you. You can't recruit units when you're under siege. What an idiot. Absolute idiot. Get some Dwarven warriors if we can. Iron Pass. Hire those guys and go and reinforce, but it's a bit too late now. Damn it, I'm a fool. Fool of a took. Massive fool. Massive line fail. That's a small one compared to what I normally do. Normally I'm all over the place. Northern Dunedain sending some forces up that way. As long as they didn't suddenly want to declare war. I don't know, but is there kind of a scripting that actually deters what would be classed as good factions from attacking other good factions in this game? Does anyone know? Or are they just, you know, as able to attack me if they wanted to as say some of the orcs? Because I do get this kind of feeling that they are a bit hesitant to actually want to engage with me. Orcs and mishaps have not gone and attacked me. I got about, which means that other army can swoop on in and help with some reinforcement. I assume they're trying to whittle me down with siege. Shadow of Mirkwood and Kingdom of Dale, they are at war. The High Pass besieged. Yes, I have besieged it. Good. And if we assault, we'll be able to strike High Chieftain Oglag. But why can Dane not get here? We will withdraw. I assume maybe I need to get him closer. Is he close enough now? Marching to battle. Is King Dane with me? Yes, he is. And command this army in battle. Yes, I do. And we're going to go to war. Fight this battle on the battle map. Gain and Dane go to war and battle with the orcs of the Misty Mountains for glorious war and the Dwarven Kingdom of Erebor. I don't know what's happening with my voice. It's going lower and lower and lower. I think we're like commentating. I kind of always think that it's just like lower is more epic. Even if I sound rather weird. We'll wait for a few turns because it seems a bit horrible. A bit horrible at the moment. Still not lovely, is it? We'll take it. So we can. Oh, so we go through a hole in the mountain. Oh, yeah. Oh, wow, okay. Oh, this isn't a bad map. I quite like this. This is Goblin Town. There's nowhere, no gates or anything to worry about. Like they put little boardwalks in here, little buildings, little bits over there. We don't need any siege equipment to smash on through. Sweet. Somebody did ask me in a video, could I use the full UI? I don't understand what that request was about, because I wanted to use the minimized UI, because... oh, we're attacking from the other side. Perfect. Because... then you can actually see more of what's going on. Right, so I'll just put them there. Hopefully it won't slaughter my whole force. But yeah, so I don't understand necessarily about why you want more on screen, to be honest. So, request respectfully denied. Heavy infantry. I'm going to actually split up the infantry into two groups. These guys, which I would consider slightly more kind of medium infantry, and then these guys, which are the heavies. Gain behind them all. Archers, group 3. Crossbows, group 4. And we're going to go straight in with the heavies, actually. Run you lot in. Ooh. We suddenly zoomed on into the centerpiece where we can see the enemy forming on up with all their forces. So we'll send the heavies in over here. And the light or more medium troops, can we flank all the way around here? It's going to take a while. You know what, we'll do it though. I think it'll be worth it. To get on in. Bring Dane's forces in there. I think they're walking, so they're not going to be particularly fast. I can't seem to get them to run, so we'll just go with it. Right, now... Oh, God. Dodgy map moving camera around. Crossbows in here. Archers. It's a bit stiff moving the camera around. Oh, God. Camera angle's probably making you guys sick, because it's making me feel sick. You guys in like so. And then Dane to there, and now I'm going to fast forward it while we wait for obviously them to get on in. Attacking from both sides, hopefully we can distract the enemy forces while we all get on in. So I'm going to hit them from two angles with my main army, with Gain's army, and then Dane's army. If the AI is competent enough, we'll smash them in the back with something. We hope. Should be able to have them. Lumpy, lumpy, lumpy. There they all come. Go tell them to come around here where there's enemies ready to be hit. You can see my units spreading out and going their two separate ways. So we'll just wait a little bit longer. All these guys are ready by the looks of things. So we'll give them their secondary move command to here. Okay, no. Secondary move command is to go right on in. Fair enough. And crossbows, you want to come on here? Okay, and we're going to hit play now. There we go. Zoom, 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 zoom over to these guys. Right, you lot. Push on up behind. Archers, there you go. You know what that'll do. Once we get them formed up, then we charge. Dane's already being attacked. Air Force is getting stuck on in. And in fact, Dane's general's unit's there. We might need to go save him. Oh, they've actually swamped round various... okay, the AR's not too bad then. They've actually kind of thought reasonably intelligently. Actually, we'll help out the enemy there. Enemy there? Our own troops, our allies. Pushing up with these guys here. Crossbows. Oh, come on, crossbows. I must be able to get a better angle than that. There we go. Swing my general up here. Rest of them getting stuck in. Okay, we're going to bring this unit round to here. Sons of the Fallen attacking the Goblin infantry. About to slam into these guys from the other side.
Very much in our favor. If we remain true and steadfast, victory will be ours.
Of course it will be. Axemen of Erebor. No, not Axemen of Erebor, just Dwarven Axemen. Well, they've got more units helping them out now. They're all swarming over here. In you go, yeah, lads. My whole army's descending. It's good. Okay. Well, let's open up the flanks here. Charge. Dwarven men. Dwarven beasties. Zoom in and enjoy the action if we can. Getting stuck in. The Dragon Slayers here. going to battle. Should be able to slay the goblin infantry with ease. Got Wild Riders coming on down. Come on, crossbows, start firing. General, if you can, get involved. Iron Guard pushing forward. We've got the rooted pikes to deal with.
Very much in our favor. If we remain true and steadfast, victory will be ours.
Quite tempted to try and hit them. My archers firing on over, wrecking these guys over there. They're getting some great volleys on in here. Doing well. And my dwarves are now pushing over here to hit the pikes from both sides. These dwarves smashing these guys between themselves and the dragon slayers. Get the snuggle skirmishers if we can. Come on, keep pushing, men. Oh no. And we're back. Unfortunately, as you guys might have guessed, for some reason every time we try that battle around about that same sort of minute mark, I'm getting a crash, an unexpected error. I can only assume it's an issue with the number of troops involved in the custom settlement. It's just not liking it. So I'm going to have to auto-resolve it, because it's not liking it. So gain lost 1,223, which I find highly unlikely, but hey-ho. King Dane only lost 83, so that's fair enough. We did manage to obviously destroy the enemy. So there we go. And we now take Goblin Town. Hopefully my next battle will work. I think with some of these custom settlements it's just a bit too much, unfortunately, and it just breaks it. It just breaks the game. So sorry for that. At least you guys got to see some of the battle. Whoa! We get a lot of gold if we sack. I am probably going to sack it. I'm not going to exterminate, because then obviously, yeah, I do kill some of the population, but I do get a lot of coinage. So we're going to come in here, and have they already built the mines? No, they have not. So mines build away. We can retrain you guys, which is awesome. Can we recruit some units? No, because I doubt that our no, our culture is there. So in fact, I'm actually going to cancel the mines, and I'm going to put the brewery on first to get the culture increase going, while we then focus on all the mining buildings. We can obviously repair. Doesn't matter, these are orc buildings, they'll still work for us now. Boom. So from there, we need to replenish up with both forces in turn. And then once we've done that, although I think it may be because there must be an armory or something here, probably. Oh, we do have a drill square where we could get them all. It's just the culture's not high enough. Heavy armourer, that's what it is. So well, we'll let them get replenished and sorted out there for a turn, and then we will move on. Anyway, that's where I'm going to wrap up this part for now. We managed to take Goblin Town. Sorry for the crash, guys. Unfortunately, nothing I can do when you are using such heavily modified mods on a game that, to be honest, isn't that stable for these mods. Maybe with 1.0 release for Divide and Conquer, it will help make it a little bit more stable, but until then, not much I can do. But we've gained a lot of money, so I'm going to go around all the other settlements and build some stuff up, get some more economy focused buildings going. But until next time, I hope you enjoyed. Please do remember to comment, subscribe, follow me on Facebook and Twitter. Take pride in joining the Legion. All links are in the description. I will see you all again soon. Ciao for now.